My name is Andrew Githiria. I'm a fifth-year medical student at Kenyatta University and the president of Kenyatta University Equity Leaders Club. We came into the office at the onset of the global pandemic COVID-19, and most of us, like the rest of the world, we didn't know what that would mean to the world of business, to the way we associate, and the way our community will be affected. But this would result to us going back home, school being closed, and would stay home for a very prolonged period of time. And this was posing a challenge to us as leaders of the club. How do we keep our members engaged and keep the social fabric still intact? And so when the government was relaxing the measures and students were allowed to come back to school, it was on our part as leaders to organize a social function where we would get our members coming together and to socialize after a long period of separation occasioned by the COVID-19 global pandemic. So we, together with my team, we organized a KULC breakfast meeting that will provide an opportunity for both socializing as members as well as training for our new colleagues who are joining the club for the first time. There are a number of things that was happening in this meeting. Other than the socializing, we took this opportunity to introduce our new members to various activities that we engage as members of this club, and one of them was mentorship. One of the core pillars of our club is mentorship, and this is something that we have carried out, and this is something that can actually be used to identify who the Equity Leaders Program members are. And we took through our new members through the different pillars of mentorship, and also communicating to our new members that they have actually the opportunity to take part as mentors to their junior colleagues. We were educating our new members together with the continuing members on these opportunities where they can be created as marketers, and they will be selling this equity product at a commission. So we had Faith Ngaira from the head office taking us through the introduction to marketing of Easy product, and it was very interesting to see that so many of our scholars are finding this as an avenue to make an extra coin as well as they go along with their studies in the university. The word leader appears on the title of our club, and that means that leadership is at the core and at the center of our activities as members of KULC. And so it was also important for us to do a refresher training on various aspects of leadership, and there was no other better person to do that as the president of Kenyatta University Students Association. So we invited Bernard to talk about the leadership and excellence, and he took his time to take us through the principles of leadership. One of the important principles is the principle of influence, that any leader would definitely need to be influential to have and to get the results. Executive committee members, the members of the club who turned up and were willing to learn and to prepare themselves right from the onset to take over the leadership of this club and even take it to a greater heights. Would like also to thank members of ELC chapters from other universities. These include my friends from University of Nairobi ELC chapter, friends from JKUAT ELC chapter, and friends who came all the way from Maseno ELC chapter to take part in this great meeting. At the end of the day, and I will use the words of one of the greatest presidents of the United States, President John F. Kennedy, when he said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." And the challenge to our members is, ask not what the club can do for you, ask what you can do for your club. Therefore, the big question remains, what will club remember you for? What will be your contribution to this important community of equity leaders, members?